You can get ready to laugh if you want. Wood said Dr. Umar goes full Sambo on the topic of reparations. Let's play through this once and then we'll chime in. You are asking for cash. Then your reparations list ain't worth much. That's what I said. Because your reparations list should put you in a position to make all the money you want on your own. What you need to pay out from info. But Black people are so worried about money that we can't see the bigger picture. We also fail to recognize that reparations is not just for us living, it's for those gone and those not yet here. I ain't heard nobody talk about how much we're going to put to the side for the generations unborn yet. Facts. Facts. And that's why I believe that this generation of Blacks in America, we shouldn't get the reparations. We are too irresponsible. Get ready. We were wasted. Yeah. Put the reparations in a trust somewhere until we get a more revolutionary, more Okay, let's chime in. You are asking for cash, and your reparations list ain't worth much. That's what I said. Because your reparations, let them decide what to do with it. We ain't there. Yeah. Look at all the bunny hopping that we do. What we doing with reparations? Easter Sunday. No, so we can blow the money. I had a sister text me one day. You know what she said? Can you stop talking against reparations because I need that money to pay my bills? Oh man, short-minded. Reparations is to repair, not to pay your. Dr. Umar, a friend of the show, sent me this video of Dr. Umar, and then it caused me to look up another one. You know, Dr. Umar has always said that he supports reparations. He supports it for the entire diaspora. So he's not in favor of lineage-based reparations, so to speak. Okay. But then this video, according to this, he doesn't even think that Black people, this generation, should have reparations. I kid you not. Again, friend of the show sent this to me. You can get ready to laugh if you want. Wood said Dr. Umar goes full Sambo on the topic of reparations. LOL. Let's play through this once and then we'll chime in. You are asking for cash. Your reparations list ain't worth much. That's what I said. Because your reparations list should put you in a position to make all the money you want on your own. What you need to pay out from info. But Black people are so worried about money that we can't see the bigger picture. We also fail to recognize that reparations is not just for us living, it's for those gone and those not yet here. I ain't heard nobody talk about how much we're going to put to the side for the generations unborn yet. Facts. Facts. And that's why I believe that this generation of Blacks in America, we shouldn't get the reparations. We are too irresponsible. Get ready. We were wasted. Yeah. Put the reparations in a trust somewhere until we get a more revolutionary, more conscious group of Blacks. Let them decide what to do with it. We ain't there. Yeah. Look at all the bunny hopping that we do. What we doing with reparations? Easter Sunday. No. So we can blow the money. I had a sister text me one day. You know what she said? Can you stop talking against reparations? Because But Black people are so worried about money that we can't see the bigger picture. We also fail to recognize that reparations is not just for us living, it's for those gone and those not yet here. So let's talk about the cash part. I thought we've addressed this before. I don't know, but it's a debt that is owed. So if we go back to General Sherman's promise to freedmen at that point in time, the promise was 40 acres and a mule. Apparently, this started to happen for some, but was quickly cut short. So, of course, did not happen for the majority of freedmen. The 40 acres is land, the mules, your transportation at that point in time, but land is net worth. That's a part of net worth. So net worth is what you own minus what you owe. So just think about all that generational wealth that would have been created if that would have happened the way it was supposed to.
Yeah, before she get into it, I'm so tired. I'm so tired of hearing people say we don't need reparations, and if we get reparations, what we gonna do with it, and why we even trying? I think we should make a list. I think Foundational Black Americans should make a list, and we need to get everybody that say something bad about reparations, get them to sign over their reparations to you, or sign it over to some charity or some Foundational Black American funding for some type of charity or school or organization that's going to be beneficial. Because if you saying bad stuff about reparations, you shouldn't get reparations. You should have to give me your reparations. So I have to donate your reparations to some school or organization.
So think about that for a second. So he has a problem with the cash part, but it's a debt that is owed. I don't understand why. This is the part that just drives me crazy. If I owe you $500, it's a debt that I owe to you. Now you have the idea, or you have the right to handle that however you want. If I owe you $500 and I promise to pay that $500 to you, you have the right to take me to small claims court if you want to. You can do these things. The problem for freedmen, though, is that we have a debt that is owed to us. And the most recent case that I saw was shut down. And that was in Oklahoma when the survivors of the Tulsa massacre, and yes, there are some who are still alive, they took the case to court to get reparations for their homes in their town burned down. And the judge rejected it, threw it out, said no. So what are we supposed to do? Is a debt that is owed. Let him go on.
I ain't heard nobody talk about how much we're gonna put to the side for the generations unborn yet.
Facts.
And that's
Pause. Go back one more time. I'm sorry. I don't like this line.
I ain't heard nobody talk about how much we're gonna put to the side for the generations unborn yet.
How much are we going to put aside for the generations that are not born yet? So if I give you money, it is not my place to tell you how to spend it. Everyone say this with me. If I give you money, it is not my place to tell you how to spend it. That is your decision. So if Freedman got reparations, it's really not his place or anybody else's place to say, okay, here's this money for reparations that are owed. Now you need to take 5% of it and put it aside in an account somewhere for the next generation. No. It's the same thing when people come to me and they say, well, I think that freedmen should have reparations, but I don't want to tell them how to spend it. So I think that money should go to Black community leaders. And I push back and go, no. I don't know those leaders. We don't know a lot of those people. They say give it to community leaders. Like who? Like Al Sharpton? don't know a lot of those people. That's the other thing. And I'm supposed to trust that they're going to do the right thing? Not on me to tell you how to spend it. He goes on to say this.
Facts. Facts. And that's why I believe that this generation of blacks in America, we shouldn't get the reparations. We are too irresponsible.
You're ready.
We shouldn't get it because we are too irresponsible. This generation should not get it because we're too irresponsible. So there he is using a blanket stereotype to frame an entire group of people.
We're wasted.
Yeah.
Get a more revolutionary, more conscious group of blacks.
Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back to the trust.
And the trust somewhere until we get a more revolutionary, more conscious group of blacks.
Pause. No other group was told to put the reparations in a trust somewhere. Are they conscious enough and ready for this yet? Maybe we should tell them to put it in the trust until they're ready for it. Or maybe we should put it somewhere to the side for them until we feel they're consciously ready for it. That to me is a stalling tactic. When I hear this type of rhetoric, when I hear people say, oh, you're not ready for it, put it in a trust somewhere, you're not conscious enough for it yet. To me, that's just a way of stalling progress. And I told you before about people that will do this, people that come into certain organizing or activist spaces that will try to stall the progress as much as possible. Because I'm sorry, that is owed to freedmen in this country. You can't sit back here all these years and just say, I know it's been a long time and I know you were promised 40 acres and a mule, but let's just put that money in a trust somewhere until you're more conscious and ready for it. This is, when I hear Dr. Umar talk about this to me says that he is there to delay the progress. That's an infiltration tactic, by the way, in organizing spaces. I don't know if you guys know about that. That is an infiltration tactic. That doesn't mean he's necessarily an infiltrator, but that is a tactic where people go into organizing spaces and they try to delay the progress as much as possible.
Let them decide what to do with it. We ain't there. Yeah. Look at all the bunny hopping that we do. What we doing with reparations?
Easter Sunday.
No. So we can blow the money. I had a sister text me one day. You know what she said? Can you stop talking against reparations because I need that money to pay my bill?
Oh man, short-minded.
Reparations is to repair, not to pay your damn weeds bill.
Fix my.
So you see this, right? Okay. And you can agree or disagree with him on some of this. But once again, it's not my place to tell you how to spend it. Here's another one here that was sent to me. Listen to this part.
That's where we're missing, even with the reparations movement. We're going to sabotage that.
Do you think that's a legitimate movement?
I was about to ask, do you think that happens? Like,
is that real? Or is that political talking points to get black people riled up and at the voter booth?
There is an organization, National Coalitions for Blacks for Reparations
I've
in
heard
America,
of it, yes.
who I respect. They've been around for a long time. I think they have been drowned out in this conversation. Although they have been the most consistent and have put in the most work for reparations, I think they've been drowned out by this recent wave of YouTubian social media opportunists who are trying to hijack the narrative in the conversation for personal, selfish, financial reasons.
He said YouTubian.
No, nigga. No. 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 No.
Oh my God. Who said it here? Where did it go? Oh, I just had it. Someone said something about this. Yes. Music World said that is very rich coming from a person always asking for donations for his school he has yet to build. Yeah, you're right.
I'm bringing it up to say reparations is a legitimate movement. It is as old as slavery. The first reparationists were Pan-Africanists. It was born of the Pan-African movement. We've always had a fight for reparations since slavery. Now, this new age social media reparations conversation, I think, takes away from the seriousness and the integrity of the original reparations movement, because I think it's too much focus on, I want some money right now.
Mm-hmm. Who is he talking about here? Is he's talking about the social media movement of reparations? I mean, okay, so that, for example, was just on here for the panel, right? ADOS is an organization. Like, I mean, look at it this way. Like, even if you don't agree with that on everything, you can't say like, look, they didn't start an organization, and the organization has chapters like in different cities. I mean, at least they did. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you can't say there was an ADOS conference. There was an ADOS conference last year. I mean, it's not like they're not doing anything. So if that's what he's referring to, I mean, when it comes to social media thing, I'm like, yeah, they're on social media, but they're also building things. So I guess I just don't understand why he sees it that way.
I don't think the people carrying the conversation.
Are you kidding? Why did no one tell me about this?
I'm a man who believed that I died